Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about Casper Network, aka CSPR. So with that being said, I hope that you are all having a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are out there in the world. Now, on December 29th, I put out a post over on X, and basically I just said that Casper looks so damn ready, send it. And the reason why is because we were building out a nice floor on a significant support zone after already breaking over a significant resistance zone that I did outline in the past. And as we look at it today, we're gonna be looking at it slightly. I said it and I meant it. Casper is ready to break this year's highs. Once we see this happen, we target the November 2021 highs. I am so ready. Are you? And I want to know from all of you Casper holders out there, are you guys ready for 2024? Because I do believe that 2024 is going to be an absolute massive year for the market, including, of course, Casper. But as we look at the space today, guys, Bitcoin has been very stable while dominance has been dropping slightly, which is very good for altcoins. And on the 24-hour span, Casper is a top 5 mover in the list of the top 100. It is up almost 20% on the 7-day span, up almost 10% on the 24-hour span. And as we look at Casper, it is over 5 cents right now. Now, the big thing that I was addressing, and I'm just using CoinMarketCap, I'm not going to open TradingView or anything like that. I'm just going to go on to the log scale of this year and show you guys something very, very interesting. So here is the breakout from earlier this year to about roughly 6 cents. I think it's almost like 6.5 cents on TradingView. Here's the massive downtrend that we have been in for a while until we did hit this nice low back in October, which was outlined actually in the Patreon as a major buy opportunity. Anything under 3 cents was huge. This was under 3 cents or even around 3 cents. And then what we did see was a nice impulsive move back up to about roughly almost 4 cents, which was the big resistance zone that we were waiting for us to actually break out of. And then we came back down and retested some nice support around like almost like 3 cents yet again. And then we had the big impulse, which was to almost 4.5 cents. We reject it, went to a little bit of a downtrend here, and then bottomed around 4 cents, retesting major resistance as support, which was very, very bullish. And then we officially had the big breakout. I'm watching Casper right now because, listen, this thing is under a $1 billion market cap. It is on major exchanges, not all major exchanges. We still have a ton of listing opportunity on Coinbase, Binance, and many tier 1 exchanges, but it is on enough of them for major volume to pour in. Obviously, yes, we would love to see Casper on Coinbase. We would love to see Casper on Binance and many other exchanges. But at this current moment in time, trading volume is up 100 and almost 50%. The market cap with the price is up. And I'm waiting patiently for the big breakout because, guys, Casper never had a bull run. I talk about this because, you know, once we break over this year's highs, which is like around like 6.5 cents almost, then we could target that roughly November 2021 high. It's almost November into like December, but this was around like 20. I know that this is saying like 21 cents. I think it was like around 24 cents. We're watching that level because once we do break out of it, technically speaking, I'm treating it as price discovery. I do believe that $1.30 is next. And I'm not just going off of the ICO price back here. I'm actually going off of what they are telling us the all-time high was back in May of 2021, which is, by the way, the time where most altcoins actually did top out on. So as we really look at Casper, I do have high hopes for this one. I mean, total supply sitting at about roughly almost like 12.3 billion. At $1, you're talking about $12.3 billion in market cap. If we look at the space right now, we are sitting at about almost $2 trillion in market cap. At the all-time highs back in November of 2021, we were at $3 trillion. If we are going into this next bull run with a lot of institutional focus and enterprise focus, I do think that we could see substantial money flows into crypto, and we could hit anywhere between $5 to $7 trillion in market cap. With that being said, I do think that a lot of the top 20 coins will have well over $10 billion in market cap, just like we did roughly around 2021. If we go back in time to the historical snapshots, specifically go back to even just like the end of May, I know that if we go and look at May, it's going to be a little bit of a rough time in the market. I guess we could go like May 16th. If we look at even the top 20 during that time, it was almost $10 billion in market cap during that time. So if we are talking about $5 to $7 trillion in total market cap of crypto, who knows what the top 20 will look like, but I'm assuming that we will be well over $10 billion in market cap. And I do think that Casper could move into the top possibly 15 or possibly the top 10, which would be pretty significant. But again, we have to gauge what actually happens at that time. Like I said, there's a lot of catalysts for Casper going into 2024. I've talked about the major market trends like gaming, AI, social fi, real world assets, things like that. Casper definitely has a lot of those under its belt, but also Casper is going to be releasing some major big updates in 2024 around the mainnet and the actual network, which we are waiting for patiently and have been waiting for patiently, because Casper 2.0 is a major game changer. Now, let's talk about a few things. Actually, talking about the price, I seen a great post by Kevin Cage actually over on X just recently, where he did talk about the market cap potential of Casper and where we could go to in terms of prices. He put out a post regarding the last cycle while Bitcoin was pushing into an all-time high price. XLM Stellar did more than a 29x from its cycle low. Circulating supply 23 billion. ADA did more than 160x from the cycle low. Circulating supply 32 billion. This happened when Bitcoin was pushing into a new cycle high. And here we actually have the overall charts of ADA doing a massive 16,600 plus % move, and then also XLM doing a near 3,000% move. Down here we have Casper circulating supply 11.67 billion. I think right now if we actually go back to Casper, it's like right around that. Yeah, 11.7 billion. We could actually assume it to be 11.7 billion. Casper will not have XLM's previous 23 billion supply until 2032, and ADA's circulating supply, guys, this is crucial to note, until 2036. Even HBAR circulating supply today is 33.6 billion, max supply 50 billion, and yes, I could be wrong, but I believe HBAR can reach $1 plus with success. I also agree. Here's showing the total Casper supply over the coming years, not even considering circulating supply, which is already 95% in circulation. Here we actually have the overall supply ratio of XLM and ADA, but we also have the total supply and the dates next to it. I mean, if we're talking about just 2030, guys, 21 billion Casper will be in circulation. Think about how crazy that actually is. Now, beyond that, can propose to lower annual 8% inflation rate as well. We do have that right now. Only if validators vote and agree that it would be in the best interest of the network to lower that inflation rate. Casper right now, the APY, total Casper supply and total stake bonded times 0.8 with 50% stake bonded, Casper APY would be about 16%. With 90% stake bonded, Casper APY would be around roughly 8.8%. These rewards are already higher than most chains. It is also worth noting that the percentage stake bonded of Casper tokens is being used to secure the network, meaning that the actual amount in circulation for investors, exchanges, and applications is actually far less, which is very bullish. And then also in 2022, the CEO of Casper Labs says that he expects the public Casper network to be at full capacity in the next 5 to 8 years, 2027 to 2030. Reminder, Casper network is upgradable and modular. As network grows, they could push out more updates to maintain growth. And here's a clip of that. I'm not going to play the clip because it's almost 2 minutes long. I'm not going to waste your guys' time. Here we have an example of TEL last cycle, where the monthly RSI runs into overbought at about roughly 70 plus. Reminder, right? The tokenomics of TEL are vastly different. I just want to emphasize RSI in the chart, not ROI. Bitcoin and HBAR did this as well into all-time highs. We have never seen the monthly RSI momentum for Casper run when Bitcoin is at an all-time high. And here we actually have that comparison here. Have never seen monthly RSI run. I mean, it's kind of crazy to think about. These three pictures show Casper prices at different market caps today. Supply and tokenomics are just one consideration in analysis. Market cap growth potential is another. Casper is still sub $1 billion in a market cap. The supply would not be the reason if Casper were to fail. If Casper fails, it would be because the network was unable to get adoption and transactions. And here we actually have prices based on circulation supply. You can actually see the overall price there. Even the HBAR all-time high market cap would mean 60 cents. Top 20 reached $10 to $20 billion market caps, which is pretty much what I'm assuming as well. We're talking about roughly 86 cents at just a market cap of 10 billion. And then also over here, top 20, here we have, again, the market cap all the way up to about roughly $22 billion. Algo all-time high market cap would have Casper sitting at about roughly $1, almost 30, which is why I said like $1.30 is the sweet spot for Casper, in my opinion. And then also over here, we actually have 100x from all-time low, $26 billion market cap, $2 and almost 23 cents. Litecoin, all-time high market cap, $2.31.5. $27 billion market cap. Avalanche, all-time high market cap. We're talking about $32 billion here. $2 and almost 75 cents. And then at $3, we're talking about a $35 billion market cap. We're not even talking about the market cap of, Dogecoin and things like that. Like, think about how crazy Casper could run. And again, these are just measurements that we should take into accountability, not, things that are guarantees or anything like that, because again, nothing in this space is guaranteed. That's why we have to make sure that we get our initial investment out, de-risk ourselves fully, and then we just take profits along the way. If you genuinely think that Casper does not succeed long-term, don't hold it. I completely agree. I'll be holding for the long-term alongside many other altcoins because I believe in Casper and this asset class long-term. Agreed as well. Absolutely nothing is guaranteed, and this is not financial advice. Your decisions are your own. And here we actually have the overall levels put on the chart at a 10x, a 20x, and even a 50x opportunity. Casper is yet to be listed on Coinbase, Binance, Kraken, and the testnet is active with smart contract deployments. GitHub is active. Hub Davos 2024 taking place next month as well. Each person should fully research a project for several weeks to understand the pros and cons. There's no such thing as a perfect investment. Markets are cyclical. Even during a bull run, when Bitcoin is pushing into new all-time highs, many altcoins that are considered dead still retrace a few 100% and follow the market to some degree. I see Casper building, just earning over 10% APY, delegating, patiently waiting for the next cycle highs to be taken out for Bitcoin and the total crypto market cap. I hold many assets. If you think you can get a much better ROI elsewhere, be my guest. I'll still be holding Casper Bag and other altcoins over the next few years. There will be many winners as tokenization and real-world asset adoption continues. Thanks for reading. And here we actually have tokenization of illiquid assets estimated to be about roughly $16 trillion by 2030. And yeah, I do think that tokenization is going to be absolutely massive. I've been talking about it for a while on the channel. Now, I want to take a quick deep dive into a few things actually happening around Casper. So here is the 2024 predictions. And I know that this video is going to be a little bit longer, guys. It's to make up for a lot of the lost traction on Casper on the channel. I know that I haven't been doing as much Casper content, but I do want to talk heavily about these trends. I've been talking about these 4 blockchain technology trends as well, but this is actually from Casper Labs. This is from the CEO and the co-founder. And here we have a few things regarding how major players are tapping into blockchain. We have from IT access controls to more transparent record keeping to process automation. Successes across a diverse range of applications are clearly demonstrating the value blockchain brings to businesses. In healthcare, medical facilities are tapping into blockchain to protect patient health records and streamline adherence to rules like HIPAA. Even the public sector, notorious for being slow to evolve, is investing in blockchain to mitigate identity fraud risk, a prevalent issue that impacted over 1 million Americans in just 2022 alone. And then also IP, right? As digitization takes hold of the finance industry, businesses are also looking for ways to better monetize and manage their IP portfolios. Through our partnership with the IP analytics company IPWe, which by the way still has not been minting, we have been watching them. They have been testing substantially. I think that they are getting ready for 2024 as well. Casper Labs recently created a custom blockchain solution to mint millions of patents as NFTs, helping companies make the most of their intangible assets and explore new revenue streams. Even among these innovative industry applications, working effectively with AI, right? Single most popular blockchain use cases for businesses is the emergence of AI converging with blockchain. They surveyed over 600 IT leaders. They found that nearly half believe bringing transparency and efficiency to AI-driven processes would be the best way to utilize blockchain technology. This is a crucial one as we start to see the major trends building out for 2024, and being AI is, again, like AI with blockchain is probably one of the largest trends, which is why I've been really focused on that. I've also been talking about SocialFi, gaming, things like that. It is a big one. Businesses feel a new urgency to preserve data integrity. Data is the lifeblood of organizations. Maintaining data integrity ensures that the information used for decision-making, operations, and transactions is trustworthy. This is also a big one. And they mentioned with hybrid blockchains like Casper, businesses can even tailor their infrastructure to maintain privacy over certain data while also leveraging the transparency and decentralization advantages that come with public blockchains. In 2024, we will likely see the rise of custom solutions that offer a multi-layer approach to establishing trust among stakeholders. The need to embrace ethical AI standards is also growing, and this is where we really kind of look at what Casper is doing. They're working with IBM, one of the largest companies out there in terms of technology, and they even launched their open source AI platform that use blockchain to bridge gaps in data transparency. By creating a visible, tamper-resistant trail of workflows, leaders can retain the ability to identify, audit, and even rein in rogue AI operations. And this is, of course, with Brave AI, which I did mention heavily on the channel just recently. Transparent digital ledger can help decarbonization. Of course, this is a big one. Carbon credits, things like that. It's a big one. Enterprise confidence in decarbonization goals and carbon trading systems has been increasing due to this. And it's all because of blockchain-based technology. Tokenization mixed with blockchain is a big deal for this. Again, whatever your thought process is on that use case, it is still something that is becoming a mandatory process for enterprises, as they do put on a lot of regulations around them and mandatory restrictions for enterprises as well, which is why I think that that is an accelerant for blockchain-based adoption for carbon credits and carbon offsets. And then, of course, Web3. As the internet's next frontier, we have been addressing how big Web3 will essentially be. Development has been increasing drastically around Web3. We have been talking about it. Web3 is projected to actually become a $100 trillion plus asset class in itself. And then, of course, building a better world with blockchain technology. Blockchain is no longer solely defined as cryptocurrency. The technology is poised to help businesses meet critical needs in terms of security, accountability, and sustainability across a diverse set of use cases. In 2024, watch how it will empower enterprise organizations by facilitating secure real-time processes, driving efficiency, and enabling environmentally conscious practices in a digital business landscape. And yeah, I do think that as we really look for 2024, that's why I say like these projects like Casper are must watch, right? Because if you're not looking into Casper right now, I really do think that you are going to miss out on a major opportunity. Outside of Kevin Cage's post, like I love this post because it really does reflect on what has happened in the past. Obviously, listen, history doesn't always repeat, it rhymes, right? Casper, I feel as though Casper is like one of the most overlooked gems in this space. Everyone looks at the chart and thinks that this is dead, it's trash, it's nothing. But when we really look at Casper, once this really starts to bounce back, and I mean, once we start to see like the lows here, and I'm talking about like the support zones from like 2021, once we see this level regained and we start to have an impulsive move off of it, it's game over. Because what we are going to see is a major build to the upside in terms of price. But outside of price, look at what Casper has become in such a short amount of time. Back in 2021, I called Casper the true Ethereum because it has everything Ethereum 2.0 had before Ethereum 2.0 even was a thing. And even now, as we really look at Ethereum 3.0 into the future, Casper 2.0 is everything Casper or Ethereum 3.0 is going to be. Casper and its tech stack is so crucial. Even the upgradability, right? The upgradable smart contracts, that is a game changer for Casper. It's a game changer for the entire industry as well. This also sets Casper apart from the rest. when we look at what's been going on and what we look at what's been happening around the space, we know that enterprises don't want to remint. They don't want to change things. They want to be able to have that upgradability aspect whenever they are choosing their tech stack. Casper is providing that. But also, when we look at 2024, there is going to be so many big updates for the Casper network that is only going to make it more attractable for these major enterprises. I really do think that as we look into what's been happening with Casper, they have already been building. They've been making so much noise over on X, over on, their platforms, Discord, YouTube, you name it. They've been killing it. 2024 is shaping up to be a major year for those that actually took out the time to build in the bear market. Casper is truly one of them. That's why I look at these major events that are underway. Davos is a big one. We've been talking about Davos for a little bit of time. Every major leader around finance, business, things like that, they're going to be there. And it's held by Casper. I remember Davos from 2020, from this year, technically. Yeah. I remember it. And it was a huge event. And it allowed for a lot more eyes to be on Casper. Listen, Casper is not a small project. They have over 200,000 followers on X, which is something really, really crucial to mention, because as we look at Casper right now, there is in no way that this project should have 200,000 followers at the market cap that it is. And the reason why I say that is because even when we had HBAR at this market cap, they did not have that many followers. And the reason why I mentioned followers, because everyone's going to say, Nick, what does followers have to do with anything? This is the community. When we talk about how large these communities are and how crucial communities are as well, this is something very crucial to mention as we do lead into 2024. Casper has absolutely killed it. They become a major giant in my portfolio. I've been talking about it for a while. I've been addressing this for a while as well. And the reason for that is because of all of the deep connections in the background. Everyone in terms of the retail sector is saying that Casper has nothing to offer on the platform. And this could very well be true for the retail sector. They have so much to offer for the enterprise grade sector. This is something crucial to note of or take note of as well, because enterprises are the ones that are going to provide the fuel for major growth within the sector and also even provide major adoption. And it could very well lead to massive adoption as well. I mean, think about if Amazon tomorrow said, hey, we want to automate our workflows through blockchain-based technology. That is a direct gateway to mass adoption in itself. It just takes a few players. This is why I say focus on the players like Casper, Hedera, you name it, that are focused on the enterprise grade sector. Obviously, Hedera does have a little bit more focus on the retail sector as well, but Casper is here for the enterprises. They're here for the businesses. They have been doing incredible moves as well in that space. So definitely focus on Casper leading into 2024 because I do think that this is a major gem, and I've been talking about it for years now. And we're actually finally seeing things fall into place for Casper. I'm very excited for the future. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, though. If you guys did enjoy the video, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on because more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, this has been Nick. Peace out.